I want to welcome you all to the traditional Slovak proceedings before a wedding ceremony, where the bride and groom will be giving their profound gratitude and thanks to the families for all the love and support and care their parents have showed in raising them. Without them, this day would certainly not be possible. We will begin with the groom. As you start your new life with your wife-to-be today, it is important to recognize and thank the people that have shaped you until this point. This will enable you to be a loving partner and supporter to your wife-to-be, Jana.
My dear father, first of all, thank you for traveling so far to be present for me on this momentous occasion. You have been my rock all my life, from childhood through adulthood. Thank you for all your nuggets of wisdom as I open a new chapter in my life. You hold a special place in my heart. Your unconditional love and guidance throughout my life has shaped me into the man I am today. Although today is just one special moment in a lifetime of memories Jana and I will have with you, we look forward to sharing countless more moments as we begin our new life together. Thank you.
Yes.
My dear sister, we grew up together in our childhood. Thank you. And you have already established a family of your own. Now it is time for me to start my own family. Thank you for all your memories and support you have given me over the years, and I hope I have your blessing as I marry the life of my life. Thank you.
Yeah.
Say thank you for all the touching and kind words. Now it's time for the bride to express her gratitude to the people that have raised and shaped her to be the person she is today.
My dear parents, I wish to take this time to express my profound gratitude for everything you have provided and for all the sacrifices you have made for my benefit. This includes immigrating to Canada and starting a new life here together. Your love and support goes beyond any I have ever seen, and more than I could have asked for. I have been a crying baby, a mischievous kid, a cranky teenager, and sometimes maybe an adult too. And you were always there, loving me unconditionally and supporting me by my side. When I had my good moments and successes, you were always there to encourage me, congratulate me, and share in my joy. During my failures and setbacks, you were there to comfort me. Maybe now. Wipe away my tears and put me back on my feet. Throughout my life, you have given Peter and I all that you could, and then amazingly more. You have taught me the importance of hard work and dedication, and have guided me in my personal and professional life to become who I am today. Throughout your years of being together as a couple, you have exemplified for me the values of what married life should be. You building a life and family together with love, respect, and patience. and dedication is a source of inspiration for us as we begin our new life together. I am deeply sorry for anything that I may have done in my life or said that has hurt you. Thank you so much for everything you have done for me. And I can't imagine anything else but you giving me away as I married the love of my life today.
That's the one thing that is teaching us.
My dear brother, even though we don't live in the same country now, though it is the States, so pretty close, I know from the bottom of my heart that I can always count on you whenever I need your support. I will always cherish growing up together and all our childhood memories. Oh, here it is again. Especially the summers we spent together at our grandmother's farm. As I embark on this journey today, starting my new life with Saeed, it will mean everything to me to have you by my side.
Groom Saeed and Bride Jana offer their gratitude to you all for the love and care you showed in raising them. The unconditional gifts of love and support that you have continually offered have inspired them to become who they are today. And they thank you for guiding them to the celebration of their love. Without you, this day would not be possible. With this in mind, I ask the bride's parents, Jana and Yosef, as representatives of your family, will you take this man into your family and into your hearts?
Yes, we will.
And I ask the groom's father, Ahmed, as a representative of your family, will you take this lady into your family and into your hearts?
Yes.
Thank you, and may the blessings of this marriage extend throughout your families forever.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Please rise for the bride. seated. Good afternoon. Welcome. On behalf of Mirsaeed Zeli and Jana Smoriova, I thank you for being here to share in the celebration of this very special day. My name is Matthew Bin, and I am a humanist marriage officiant appointed by the Province of Ontario and the Ontario Humanist Society. Friends and families, welcome to all of you, and thank you for sharing in Jana and Saeed's ceremony today. We are here today not to witness the beginning of what will be, but to celebrate what already is. In so doing, Saeed and Jana are allowing us to participate in the celebration of a love which they have nurtured for some time. Theirs is a partnership freely chosen and founded on love, friendship, and respect. And yet, Jana and Saeed, you come from two different traditions, which are neither contradictory nor antagonistic, because their aims are the same: compassion, kindness, respect, and a love of family. However, marriage need not be a melting pot in which differences cease to exist. As you become a married couple, you bring together in two paths differing in traditions. Each of you will build on those traditions, but as you grow in your marriage, you will make new traditions, your own traditions, based on that kindness, respect, and love of family that you bring to your union. I would like to invite Christina to give the first reading chosen by the couple, The Privileged Lovers by Rumi.
The moon has become a dancer at this festival of love, this dance of light, this sacred blessing, this divine love. It beckons us to a world beyond only lovers can see, with their eyes of fiery passion. They are the chosen ones who have surrendered. Once they were particles of light, and now they are the radiant sun. They have left behind the world of deceitful games. They are the privileged lovers who create a new world with their eyes of fiery passion.
Please join hands. This union in heart, body, and mind is intended for your mutual joy and for the help and comfort you give each other in prosperity and adversity. Now, in accordance with the requirements for legal wedding ceremonies in the Marriage Act of Ontario, I will ask you both to make your solemn declarations of intention. Saeed, please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I do not know
that I do not know
of any lawful impediment
any lawful impediment
why I, Mirsaeed Zeli,
why I, Mirsaeed Zeli,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Jana Smoriova.
to Jana Smoriova.
I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Mirsaeed Zeli,
to witness that I, Mirsaeed Zeli,
do take you, Jana Smoriova,
do take you, Jana Smoriova,
to be my lawful wedded partner.
to be my lawful wedded partner.
Thank you. Jana, please repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I do not know
that I do not know
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Jana Smoriova,
why I, Jana Smoriova,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Mirsaeed Zeli.
to Mirsaeed Zeli.
I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Jana Smoriova,
to witness that I, Jana Smoriova,
do take you, Mirsaeed Zeli,
do take you, Mirsaeed Zeli,
to be my lawful wedded partner.
to be my lawful wedded partner.
Thank you. On this day, Saeed and Jana, you stand within a wondrous circle of love. You are surrounded by your dearest friends and family who are here to witness and participate in your marriage. You are also surrounded by the thoughts of those who cannot be with you here and would have greatly loved to share in this experience with you. Friends and family, Jana and Saeed both feel that your presence here today makes this occasion extraordinarily special, and that the love and support from each of you has provided the stepping stones to this moment on their journey of life together. Will everyone please rise? Will all of you witnessing these vows do all in your power to support these two and their marriage?
We will.
Thank you. Please be seated. I would now invite Colin to read from The Art of a Good Marriage by Wilfred Arlen Peterson.
The little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to bed angry. It is never taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking in words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding rooms for the things of spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner.
Thank you. The promises you are making to each other today are a statement confirming a relationship so close and intimate that it has profoundly affected your whole lives. The vows you will now make to each other are your pledge to share the journey of life together. Saeed, please share your vow to Jana.
The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not knowing how blind I was. Lovers don't finally meet somewhere, they are in each other all along. Jana, this poem speaks to me because of you. You are my sunshine, my better half. It is so easy to be with you. It's like my heart and your heart are very, very old friends. Jana, in this hour in front of our friends and family, I will take you as my wife. I promise that every day I work hard to be the man you deserve, now and always. I promise to be faithful to you, to honor you, and to cherish you. I promise to be patient with you, listen to you, and learn from you. I vow to continue to build a life with you, in difficult and in easy, in high and in low. Together in this journey, we will prevail in whatever the future may bring us, because love always finds its way. I want to grow old with you, and I can't wait to call you my wife, my life.
Thank you.
Say, on this day, surrounded by our loved ones, I choose you to be my partner in life. Over the years of knowing you, you have become the man of my dreams. And I'm so proud to be standing in front of you today and joining my life with yours. First and foremost, I promise to love you unconditionally for who you are. I promise to be your best friend, to encourage you, to listen to you, trust you, and respect you. I promise to learn with you and grow with you, even as time and life changes us both. We have already had so many adventures together, including countless times camping, Cuba trips, and our Banff road trip. I promise to continue building these memories with you through many adventures that we may embark on together. I promise to laugh with you in times of joys and comfort you in times of struggle and sorrow. I will share in your dreams and support you as you strive to achieve your goals. I promise to be right there with you as we tackle together all that life brings us. And lastly, I promise to build a home with you, filled with love, patience, and laughter. I can't wait to grow old together with you. You are my person, my love, and my life, today and always.
Thank you. May I have the rings, please? Thank you. Traditionally, the exchange of rings has marked the passage into marriage. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, no giver and no receiver, for each is the giver and each is the receiver. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have made. Jana, please place this ring on Saeed's finger as you repeat after me. I give you this ring to wear.
I give you this ring to wear
As a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love
For each other.
for each other.
Thank you. Saeed, please place this ring on Jana's finger. I give you this ring to wear.
I give you this ring to wear
As a symbol of our love.
as a symbol of our love
For each other.
for each other.
For as much as Saeed and Jana have grown in knowledge and love of one another, and because they have agreed in their desire to go forward in life together, seeking an even richer, deepening relationship, and because they have pledged to meet sorrow and joy as one family, I, Matthew Bin, by virtue of the powers vested in me by the Marriage Act, do hereby pronounce you, Saeed and Jana, to be married. The couple will now taste honey together, a long tradition in Persian and Slovak weddings. The couple's first taste of marriage is the sweetness of the honey, symbolizing the sweetness and happiness of their new marriage bond. I would like to ask Samane to come forward to present the honey to the couple. Thank you. Saeed and Jana, please dip your fingers in this honey to seal this union with sweetness and love.
Hey, am I supposed to give it to you now? Just don't get it on my dress.
Did you get it all?
I think so.
Finally, I invite you to share your first of many kisses as a married couple. Jana and Saeed, may you continue to find in each other companionship as well as love, understanding as well as compassion, and challenge as well as agreement. May your home be a haven where your warmth, humor, and acceptance put both crisis and opportunity into perspective. Above all, may you find meaning and joy in the adventure of a lifetime together. Family and friends, it is my great pleasure to introduce Jana and Saeed, now partners in marriage. As we conclude the ceremony and celebrate the beginning of their adventure together, please join me in congratulating the newlyweds.
Please rise for the bride and groom, Jana and Saeed Zeli.
Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't off. We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest and you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you. I think that you should get some rest. I knew I loved you then, but you'd never know. 'Cause I played it cool and I was scared of letting go. I know I needed you, but I never showed. But I wanna stay with you until we're growing old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your head. And I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. And I'll thank my lucky stars for that night. When you looked over your shoulder, for a minute I forget that I'm older. I wanna dance with you right now. Oh, and you look as beautiful as ever, and I swear that every day you'll get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I with you, even when we're ghosts. 'Cause you were always there for me when I needed you most. I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. I promise till death we part, like in our vows. So I wrote this song for you, now everybody knows that it's just you and me till we're growing old. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Or just say you won't let go. I met you in the dark. You lit me up. You made me feel as though I wasn't on. We danced the night away. We drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said I already told you. I think that you should get some rest. I knew I loved you then, but you never.
So there's a famous tradition, a Slovak tradition, where you actually break a plate at the party. So I get to do that, and hopefully it breaks on the first try. It worked. So now Saeed is going to grab the dustpan. Jana will be holding the dustpan and directing Saeed in terms of how to clean up properly. The perfect pair. Not with your hand, Saeed. You have to use the brush. You're cheating. So it's Saeed's job to sweep the pieces onto the sweeping pan held by the bride, Jana. This is to symbolize their endurance, cooperation, and working together as a couple. Also, it's believed that the bride has to be extra careful to get all the broken pieces because apparently they represent children that the groom will have outside of the marriage. Are you sure you got all of it, Saeed? And then they're supposed to hand it over to me. Are you guys done? Okay. And then because they cheated, they have to do it again. You cheated, Saeed. It's part of the script. You're cheating again. Don't pick it up with your hands. You're gonna get hurt. Are you happy with it, Jana? Okay, guys, a round of applause for the new couple. You guys.
Good evening, friends and family of Saeed and Jana. For those who don't know me already, my name's Colin. I'm the guy Saeed selected to be his best man. Thank you, thank you. It makes sense considering that it's been the way since we first met. Sincere, caring, loyal, a great, great man. But that's enough about me. We're here to talk about Saeed. But before I start the customary humiliation of the groom, I would like to start traditionally. On behalf of the wedding party, I'd like to thank Saeed and Jana for allowing us to be part of this very special occasion on this very special day. I know they both have put a tremendous amount of effort into planning this wedding, especially Jana. I can only hope that apart from this speech, that everything else will have exceeded your expectations. Thank you. You're too nice. I'd like to thank the bridesmaid and the groomsmen for doing such an amazing job helping out with the wedding. Special acknowledgement goes out to the bridesmaids in particular for looking so lovely. Indeed, the bridesmaids are only eclipsed by Jana herself, who I'm sure you will all agree looks absolutely stunning. Saeed, I think you've done extremely well. You found someone who's beautiful, clever, smart, caring, and loving. And Jana, well, you've got Saeed. Who said marriage has to be a partnership of equals? Saeed and I first met at McMaster University in Hamilton over 10 years ago. Thank you, Adrian, for making it happen. Not only has he always been an amazing friend, but he has also been my roommate and a big brother to me. Thank you, Saeed, for asking me to be your best man. It is truly an honor to be asked and a pleasure to fulfill. And with this role comes the fun responsibility of writing this speech. I know it is important that it should be short and sweet, so it is perfect considering I am to think of reasons why you're such a great guy. While planning the bachelor party, Saeed told me to keep things conservative and PG-13. I assume the same rules would apply here. That's why I am unable to share any stories, as every single one of them would be so inappropriate here today. Just so many stories. I'm sure Saeed wouldn't want me to expose his rowdy clubbing days, which at the time seemed like he was partaking 8 days a week, instead of focusing on his studies and, not interrupting my sleep because I had to work the next day. What I can share is how our relationship strengthened when we became roommates. 644 Main Street West, apartment 701. I'll never forget about that address. We had many unforgettable moments in that apartment. All the life lessons that he taught me that I use religiously, even to this day. Saeed showed me perseverance in the kitchen. That not washing dishes for 10, 11 days in a row was possible. And just when all hope was lost and there wasn't a single clean dish left, you can still buy and eat an entire chicken right out of the takeout container. Saeed showed me determination. He would destroy me over and over and over again in Xbox Pro Evolution Soccer with evil, unforgiving cackles despite me playing the game for the first time. But today, after many hours of practice, I can confidently look him in the eye and ask him who the real master is. The most important life lesson Saeed has taught me, though, is how to be smart. Not because he is a doctor in physics and has an amazing job and has yet to treat me out for a meal of any sort. Saeed showed me how... That's the first. Saeed showed me how to be smart by looking for his best friend and marrying his soulmate. Thank you, Jana, for being that person to Saeed. Despite his overwhelming number of flaws, the important thing is that unconditional love is what binds you two together. You two make the perfect team. Your communication, your commitment to each other, and determination to get the most out of life is an inspiration to us all. In all seriousness, Saeed, you've been a great friend to me and to many others in this room for many years. I think Jana deserves an amazing husband, and I believe she has found the one. It's been an honor to be your best man today, and I wish you and Jana a long and happy marriage. And so it gives me immense pleasure to invite you all to be upstanding. Raise your glasses and join me in a toast to the happy couple. May your love be modern enough to survive the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever. To Saeed and Jana, the new and Mrs. Sally. I love you guys. Cheers. Cheers.
those of you who don't know me, I'm Christina, Jana's maid of honor. For those of you who went to school with Jana, you definitely already know me because Jana and I were basically a package deal throughout undergrad and med school. You might know us as the girls who are learning K-pop choreography in the back of Mary Kai's at 3 a.m. Or you may have found us in the back row of lectures where Jana was destroying Candy Crush. I have about 10 years worth of memories to share, and of course everyone wants to hear the embarrassing memories. But most of them also involve me doing something equally, if not more embarrassing, so I'm just gonna skip those. Instead, what I want to tell you, Jana, is just how much you mean to me. You're beautiful and brilliant, but those things are obvious. I am inspired by your strength and resilience most. The stories that come to mind are when you had to stand up to people like staff doctors and people who were superior to you in power when they were being rude or inconsiderate to patients, and you always stood your ground. You didn't compromise your integrity, and you stood up for those when people were being unjust, and that motivates me the most. For when I first met you, you were always compassionate and open-minded, which is why people seem to always overshare with you. And I am so grateful I could be one of those people. Saeed, I'm sorry, but not that sorry, that it is just an expectation that when Jana and I call each other, those conversations will last at least a couple hours. Jana, you have such a tremendous source of strength and laughter and joy for me, and those marathon conversations have really been the foundation of our friendship. And of course, Saeed's name has come up in those conversations once or twice. Saeed, I'm not sure if you remember, but I actually first met you back in the summer of 2012 at Motown, nonetheless. For some reason, Motown had quickly become Jana's favorite place of choice for a night out. I don't know if you had something to do with that. And through those stories, I really got to know you through Jana's eyes. If you told me back then that you would be the one lucky enough to marry my best friend, well, I honestly can't say I would be that surprised. From the first time she met you, she knew that you were special. And as your relationship progressed, and the more she got to know you, it seemed that she just wanted to know that much more about you. It just seems appropriate that you are sharing the rest of your lives together to get to know each other more. Throughout your relationship, the way she described you was consistent. It was always with love. And the benefit of marrying someone as stubborn as Jana is that she is stubborn about how much she loves you, and the fact that she wants to share this life that she has worked so hard to create with you. And I know you know how lucky you are, but let me remind you. She is hard to impress, and she sets the highest standards for herself, and you have met and exceeded those standards. I think it's beautiful and miraculous that you two have found each other. So Saeed, I not only want to congratulate you, but I really do want to thank you, because I know how you treat her, and you treat her with the love and support that my best friend deserves. So please, could you raise a glass to this beautiful couple? No, I forgot my drink. Thank you.
Nepovedz si, dievča, materi, že sme spolu spali v posteli, ale že ty povedz, hej, povedz svojmu otcovi, nech ti kolí sôčku zhotoví. Sočka bude z javora a perinka bude z páperia. Povojníček bude, hej, bude sama spustička. Od ho povieme Janíčka. Povojníček bude, hej, bude sama stuštička. Od ho povieme Janíčka. bude chlapec, bude pán, bude on na vojne generál. Keď to bude dievča, 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 hej dievča biela, ľalíja, bude taká pekná ako ja. Keď to bude dievča, 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 hej dievča biela, ľalíja, bude taká pekná ako ja.
Hi everyone. My wife and I hope everyone is enjoying their day so far as much as we have. You know, life is beautiful because it is full of surprises. We never know what the future holds for us. When I was a teenager, I didn't know that I was going to come to Canada, make Canada my home, and meet the love of my life here. But here I am, standing next to her on our wedding night. Jana and I met in May of 2012 in a Motown bar right here in Hamilton. I told her that I was a theoretical physicist, and she was the first girl ever to find it, in her words, cute. She added that she's very good in physics. Well, it turns out she's very good at a lot of things. To name a few: medicine, cooking, and telling me what to do. And also a life lesson for all the single people in the room. If a guy texts you for the first time saying, "Hey, what's up?" who knows, that may be the start of something magical.
Anyway. With all seriousness, we want to thank each and every single one of you for coming today and for making our day so much more special. Saeed once told me there is a Persian saying, "What comes from heart touches heart." Your kind words and support have touched our hearts and continue to touch our hearts. We consider every single one of you here today a part of our family. I know some of you came from far distances to be here with us, and that means so much to us. Unfortunately, it's not possible to have everyone here that we love with us today, namely Saeed's mom and my grandmother, who we miss dearly. We know that they would have loved to celebrate with us here today, and I'm sure that they would be laughing at all of Saeed's jokes right now. Just like you guys all will, right? And now, Saeed and I are going to take a few moments to thank the people in our lives that helped to make this wedding happen. Firstly, thank you to my wonderful maid of honor, or as I like to say, my best woman,
Christina, you are the best friend anyone could ever hope for, and I can always count on you for giving me advice and your honest opinion. And you're right, those long phone calls definitely are a part of that. We have been through together through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Words can't even express how much it means to me to have you by my side today. Thank you so much. I love you. And to the rest of my bridesmaids, Mina and Sidra, you truly are the dearest friends I could have asked for, and both of you inspire me to be a better person and a better friend. Thank you so much for all the support leading up to this wedding, and as well as, general support in life. I love you so much. I would also like to say a huge thank you to my new in-laws for welcoming me into their family with open hearts. It's not easy to merge two different families, especially when they come from different backgrounds and have different languages and cultures. Despite these challenges, I have always felt accepted, welcomed, and supported by all of you. And also, a plus to spending time with you is finding out all the dirt and embarrassing stories about Saeed, which has definitely come in handy. And lastly, I would like to thank my parents and my brother. I know I already spent a lot of time thanking you before the ceremony personally, as that's the tradition in our Slovak culture. But I wanted to thank you again for your continued support, guidance, and unconditional love. It is because of you that I was able to make it here today and get married to such a catch.
All right. On my end, I want to thank my dad for always being there for me and holding the torch for whatever path I chose in life. I appreciate all the hard work you put in for me and my siblings all these years. I love you. I want to thank my sister Samane and brother-in-law Farshid. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your help today and in the past few months to put this together. Parastesh, our flower girl, you look beautiful. And Daiside loves you. Whatever. My best man, Colin, who is truly the best man. I have relied on you on so many occasions, and you have always delivered. You are a good friend. Thank you. Also, I didn't know about your speech. You're lucky. My new in-laws, Maminga, Odek, and Peter. Thank you so much for accepting me into your family with open arms. I look forward to being part of your family and, of course, eating your delicious food. Lastly, we want to thank everyone again for coming here today and being a part of our special day. Now and before the open bar resumes, Jana and I have a minor announcement. And no, she is not pregnant. Dancing is mandatory tonight for everyone, including my dad. Someone please translate. Sure. With that, I would like everyone to raise your glasses for a toast. Let the celebrations begin, and cheers to having a night to remember.